俺はルフィ、海賊王になる男だ。
It's a great day here at Kekfilet's YouTube channel. I am the Kekfilet. Today is the video. One video a day. I go over my analysis of the videos I did in October and analytics and such. If you guys are looking more for some data, go to the timestamps down below. You'll see down here the analysis part of the video. And with that, let's go over in general what I'm thinking. Why did I do this and what exactly did I do? I decided to do one video a day in October, and this was primarily by accident. In the beginning of October, I actually had a lot of random content lined up, and eventually 4 or 5 days in, I realized I was doing a video a day and thought, well, let's keep this train going and try to do a video a day just for a month. And some questions I wanted to answer before going into any analysis is, how much do I make from that, right? Normally from YouTube, I make less than $70 a month, but this month was more toward $200, being that I did have some popular videos in the One Piece community. And how much really was that, like dollar per hour wise? And it's maybe $1 per hour. Really not worth the amount of time and effort that I put in, but I do have a lot of extra support from third parties such as Patreon. Why did I do this? Well, I have a friend, Wraith Talks. His channel is Awakened TCG, and he did this for an entire year. He did have help with someone else, and you know, I decided I can do this for at least a month as an experiment, and I was ready to lock in. Is it fun? It has its times. The funny part was going to locals, and every time I would say, yeah, I'm doing a video a day for a month, please guys watch and support. And there were some extra things that I did to give me some better motivation. What's my next goal? I want to make content that I want and really take more time doing it. Instead of being one day for one video, maybe take 2 to 3 days to put effort into one video. And I want to get actually a more active comment section. I see this from other channels, and some reason people are just a lot better at getting interaction than I am. So I'd love to know your guys' suggestions for getting more comment interaction. Let me know. That's kind of next level. Asking you how to get more comment interaction is kind of also getting more comment interaction. Kind of mind-blowing. And my last question, do you guys want to see how I do all this with, you know, paying nothing at all for editing? Let me know in the comments and I'll consider making a how I make videos video. But before I get started, I do put a lot of work into editing these videos. If you guys could leave a like and a sub, I would really appreciate it. Now, without further ado, let's get into the goo. And with this, I'm going to show you all my analytics for the month. I don't really care not to show this. It's just fine. And as you can see, there were some up and down trends. This is October 1st. This is here. And this is primarily viewership. And you can kind of see where things were trending. Subscribers, I get more subscribers from this or that. And this is from people doing from certain videos, okay? And then eventually estimated revenue, it kind of shows like which video produced what and how that got up there. So with that, let's actually just jump into the videos themselves. As you can see, most of these videos I have are anywhere between, I guess the longest was like 1 hour and 15 minutes. And the average seems to be about 20 minutes or less. And this is just, you know, a lot of effort for that 1 month. And this is, guys, this is only October 1st to October 31st. Viewership wise, these are kind of the ones that got these viewership numbers. And if I can scroll down, this is exactly what happened in October. And the watch time hours, the subscribers I have gotten this month. And then obviously the estimated revenue, estimated being just how much they think it earned based off the viewership. and the ads. And on top of that, you guys will see here like what videos got what. I even had some popular videos that I did not put any ads on because, well, it was copywritten because I was at a local. I got quite a bit of impressions. That means just people looking at it, and then the click rate per impression rate. So when people see it, how often were they actually clicking on the video? And a couple things that I wanted to say I learned from this. Number one, a lot of times the title and the thumbnail is actually more important than the actual content of the video in order to get some sort of clicks. You kind of need to have some sort of hook, and that's really hard to come up with. I obviously actually had a lot of help, especially from real_Joshua. I could bounce ideas off of him. Whenever I had a video, I would literally show him the thumbnail, the title, and say, what do you think of this? If you would ask me what it's about, I would explain, and he would say, I maybe would approach it like this instead. And most of the time, I kind of just followed that general line. I felt like it was a good idea to do at the time. Some things I did outside of YouTube, I have a popular Twitter, and essentially I did a couple giveaways. One giveaway was actually just getting YouTube subs, and I would put a giveaway card there. I just wanted to hit the 2,000 mark really bad, and I only had 50 more to go, and they kind of blew it out of the water going to 2,100 subs, and that made me feel really good. And it's kind of like buying subscribers in a way, which, you know, I think people would appreciate the card more than I do anyway. And it's a very common tactic a lot of people use in order to get viewership regardless. I guess one final question I maybe just want to show everybody and have an answer is actually, what kind of videos did you even post? How do you get this inspiration or just get working on these in general? So I'll actually start with this one. It's October 1st, and I do like a POV video on Purple Luffy, and 8.5 wasn't out yet. And essentially, I just do a lot of POV videos, as you guys can just watch any video on my channel where I'm playing One Piece in a POV version. I talk about the Black Yellow Luffy deck, and really it was a POV video, but I just kind of want to give an actual profile of what I was doing at the time. More POV videos. This one was actually another POV video where I faced Purple Luffy as Black Yellow Luffy. As you can see, I do play a lot of Black Yellow Luffy, so it was a lot of figuring that out. I did have a guide I had previously back in September on my Patreon, and essentially I took 23 minutes of that full hour guide and I put that here as just a regular YouTube video. A really popular one, my most popular one, was actually 9-1 with Godon, and it was a deck review with Godon when he went 9-1. And again, this is one of those, the title and the thumbnail is more important than the content there. However, the content was good and it did deliver, but it does say right behind this 9-1, and that gets people clicking quite often if you just put any kind of score there. It's kind of a little trick that I picked up from some guy made a video where they played Black Gecko Moria, and they said they went 9-0, but they just won 3 locals 3-0, which was kind of funny to me, but it was technically true, and they kind of gave that away. But since then, I've decided I can do that too. But like at the beginning of the video, I just say, sorry guys, it is true. Please stick around. So with that, I had tips to win more games in One Piece. Really just I don't want to explain too much, but you guys should check on that. More POV games, and actually I've been doing online events. I could just post 9 games of my online events on my YouTube channel. However, I just find that it just didn't vibe with me to do that. Next, we actually had a Marco, and this one was kind of fun because I had 3 great guests, and that's gonna boost a lot of numbers just because of people like them, and it is every pro's favorite leader. One thing I guess I learned, guys, I went on this thing and knowing what was better to do was the title and the thumbnail. What actually made the video get more clicks and looks at. And again, I'm not an expert, Okay, I'm probably far from it. I'm probably doing things wrong. I wanted to title this all about Marco. That's it. But essentially, I was just kind of told, no, label it as every pro's favorite leader. Kind of talk about what people are actually talking about in the thing, and give a little bit better context. That didn't seem like it made a lot of sense, but next we actually have was making these math mistakes. I essentially, one thing you can do, and I don't recommend this, get permission first, guys, is you can steal content. Okay, and when I mean by stealing content is just ask other people, hey, I saw you had a guide on here on your Patreon and it was free. Can I do a video on that covering it? And you do want to have, in every single way, a promotion for their content and their Patreon. I do see quite a bit of people just literally watching other people's games, which in my mind has always felt a little wrong. So I just choose not to do that. I just choose to do my own content, but I'm learning that, you know, it might be a way going forward, as long as I feel like I'm ethically doing it right, which is, sounds a little backwards because I'm literally just taking someone's article and making it to a YouTube video, which, I mean, realistically, I think if you really want to do good work, make your own article and then do that as well. But I know Justin and Phil pretty decently. Well, maybe not Justin that well, but Phil more. And they were happy to see that come to a video. I did have some POV games as Marco. From the Marco video, I made a deck list and played a couple games of my locals, and they actually did really, really good. Anything that's kind of off meta in any kind of video is awesome. And then here's the big one. Okay, I went to a store regional in Las Vegas and I had the mega content. Okay, I recorded every single game and I won the store regional. So I did one video on how I won it, and then I had 4 videos on the games. I had 6 games in total, but I put 2 games in this one, 2 games in that one, 1 game in this one, and the finals here, which was actually, I'm gonna call it stolen content from Atrocious Jake. But I asked him before, can I use that for the video? And he said that was fine because I was gonna record a POV. I could have done both, which would have been interesting, but yeah, the games were fun. And one thing I kind of find interesting, a lot of my haters, and it's fine, you should keep watching my videos, guys, my haters. I will make a lot of mistakes. I will be literally stupid. I'm not trying to be stupid, right? But I will make dumb mistakes, and also like almost like a miscommunication, right, in a way. And my haters will go on other Discords and stuff, and they will share my content talking about, wow, this guy is so dumb, he did this, he's a cheater, right? He's a straight up cheater. And to break it down, I really don't have to post any of these videos. If I was really cheating, you think I would actually post that on YouTube? If you kind of watch the video, it gives you context of the actual game. And so that's what I suggest to anybody. If you hear that about me, just watch the video so you get the context of what's happening. And, you know, in previous videos, I do say, hey, this happened. I want to apologize to my opponent because literally I didn't know, or I'm stupid, and in that context. Next, I actually had another POV video. I want to say some POV videos are good, some are bad, but realistically, I am happy with at least 100 views on any POV video. I don't mind if they don't do well. It's just something that I like to do and go over and watch back. And I do a lot of POV videos at every local I go to, but I don't post every video because some are just me winning hard, me losing hard. And sometimes it's just not like a really good video that I would like to do. The next video I actually had was a Rogue Yamato 901 video. And this was one of those, the thumbnail and the title was really important, but the video content was even better, and it delivered because this guy Butts was so funny. And I kind of wish I had more people to talk to for my videos, so I can provide that for everybody. Next, I had a video with my girlfriend. We both had a Krabby Patty from Wendy's. And is the Krabby Patty just a Dave single? Yeah, it's just a Dave single. Guys, that's the end of it. I did a masterclass tier list on BY Luffy, and I haven't really talked about this. If you look on the right here, you guys can't see it. It has a very large dislike ratio. And the thing is, I do yap quite a bit, as you can tell from this video, and I appreciate you all listening to me yap. But realistically, I yapped quite a bit in this, provided some context, but a lot of people just clicked on the video just to dislike it. My haters out there will just join, dislike the video, and then go about their day. Because I didn't like something I said in the video, but in a way, I did put like this is a master tier list, not for a tier list, but because I wanted to review everyone's guide and actually give some sort of honest. It was good. Oh, they could do this better. But I made it a tier list because people just like tier lists. Really, I could have just said a review on all of them, and it wouldn't have done as well. And you know, I don't really regret any of that. It kind of made bad waves, but it made waves regardless. Next, I had some Doflamingo beginner and intermediate videos. Is great. I'm looking to do an advanced one soon, but I wanted to get one tournament through. I actually want to do another one and then get another person with me, and we'll see how that goes. It might take a little bit longer, guys, in order to get a advanced guide. I then post that Yamato video that beat me in an online regional. And then I also cover a store regional. It was the finals at my locals where my friend and I live streamed it on my YouTube and at his Twitch. And that was actually pretty fun because he won with Rush Usopp, which seems to be really common in a lot of Japanese Usopp lists or Nami lists. Next, I actually had, it was just a new One Piece deck lists. People like when you just post deck lists on places. That's honestly just really good viewership regardless. That's what a lot of people do. If you considered when you go look up YouTube videos for One Piece, are you doing it for educational and looking up a list? That's quite a common thing. I do talk a lot about Teach in the next few videos. And then from here, this is almost 31 videos. We're almost here. We had a Katakuri POV video, and then I had another one, which is I want to do Doflamingo tips. It was going to be advanced, but I'm not ready for the advanced one yet. So I just gave a consistently win more and some tips on Doflamingo. I have found that people are just surprisingly really, really bad at playing Doflamingo right now. I want that to stop, right? And the last video I had of the month was actually an Uta winner deck profile, which actually did really, really, really well. And my friend was so happy that people in the comment section were so supportive, and he wants to do his own videos or even do more videos with me together on really any kind of content, especially surrounding Uta or these kind of strange decks. Hey, thank you so much for everyone watching that breakdown and really supporting the video. The growth of the channel is just going to keep going up from here. My goal is just to make content I want to do, and I'm going to try to speak in a little bit different of a cadence going forward. And that's pretty hard for me because I've kind of trained myself to talk a little bit slower, talk into the microphone, and figure things out. But only time will tell. Thank you all so much for liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao.